Hey everyone, Condor K again. I just finished outfitting myself with new skills and stuff, or at least resetting my skills, and learning a few new ones. And we're gonna go back here to complete the quest against the Fairy King, whatever his name is, who cares. Just murder him. He's not important. Alright, and I need a bunch of new stuff. I think I got some new moves, so I guess I'll try them out. What's this one do? Oh wow, made my sword longer and awesome. How long does that last? Is there a gauge somewhere? Dude, that's cool. Okay, so that changes it into that. Heaven Cleaver. Skill level 1. Invites the Demon King Dymas spirit into her body to employ his swordsmanship. And then Castigation. What's E do? Okay. Alright, so let's try Castigation. Oh, they have to be they have to be touched first. Whoops. Well, I didn't really want that move anyway. It's just one of those things that they give you. Like when you upgrade some, your skills become unforgettable, so to speak. Like they give it to you at level 1 and you can't get rid of it. You don't have to use it, you can totally throw it aside. It's just, you know, I just like, oh, they gave it to me once. What was this one do? Ah, I see. I guess I can only use that like this, or can I use that at any time? Stick the sword in the ground and other swords come out to murder things. That's cool. That's really cool. Apparently I can't use the female variation of Mountainous Wheel though. The jumping slash thing. It doesn't want to come up for some reason. Everything else is fine though. That's cool. What is this? Is Tucker in your pocket? I remember him being bigger. Alright. Speaking of Red vs. Blue, there's a new episode that I can watch now. I just realized that. What's today? Tuesday. So yeah, there's a new episode up. Like, it came up last night, but I didn't have any method. Actually, I did have a method of watching it. Why didn't I watch it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, Rooster Teeth has a new version of their website at v2roosterteeth.com, and it actually works on the Wii U gamepad, because their basic website doesn't. So, you know, if I don't have a computer, I can't watch it. But so I think that's cool that I can at least watch it this way. That's awesome. Any reason to watch more Red vs. Blue, I'll totally go with. Any way that I can get more of it in my life. Awesome with me. Yay, so I love having the range of this awesome whip sword. It's like I'm channeling my inner Ivy Valentine. It's so cool. Seriously, it's funny because Mountainous Wheel, or what's it called in this version? Mountain Press is a move that they gave me automatically since I became a Demon Slayer, and yet I can't use it if my sword's awakened. That's kind of funny. Dookadoo, die! Just murdering that poor thing. Alright, so I want to tell you a story. You know what? I feel like I've said this story so many times. Not really a story, but just something that I heard. And I couldn't stop laughing at how ridiculous it is. And I honestly don't know if I've said it before or not. I know that I've actually said it out loud before. I just don't know if I said it out loud on a recording. And it's like, oh, what if I'm just repeating myself? I have no way of knowing. I don't remember. But either way, when? Die. I read this amazing post. And by amazing, I mean, just, what in the world are you talking about? I think I said before that I am on Tumblr. I know that I said that. And that's where I update a lot of, like fanfiction status updates and, Let's Play status updates and everything. And on it, like, I see people every once in a while recommending shows on there, like for whatever reason. And the thing that pisses me off, or just annoys me in general, is why the people are recommending the shows. Like, when you when you have a show that you like, how do you recommend it to someone? You know, you tell them that, yo, this show is awesome, it's got a pretty cool plot or something. Maybe give them a little bit to get them interested. It's the characters are pretty cool. Maybe this, the music's awesome. You tell them something that you like about it, but something that also speaks to them as people. You're like that, you know, like if they're your friends or something, you would tell them something about that. And yet, a bunch of the recommendations that I've been reading on Tumblr about you should totally start watching the show, or you should support the show because it's about to get canceled. The reason that people want these shows supported and that they watch them is because they have queer relationships as a focus, I think is the point. Like, and then you're thinking, so what, you don't like that? No, I have no problem with it. I just think it's dumb that like, I mean, isn't that kind of dumb to be the only driving force? I mean, just because a show has a queer relationship doesn't automatically make it a good show. I'm pretty sure there have been shows with bad queer relationships in them in the past, if anything. And yet, it seems like this is the only thing that people focus on for some shows. Like, they tell you you should watch... Like, literally, a post that I saw for this show, I don't remember what it was called, said, oh, you totally... more people need to watch this show because it has this in it. It has a person that's this in it. It has this in it. It has this in it. But it's all about the characters and their sexual orientations. That's like literally, it's like the post keeps getting reblogged and more people keep adding on these kinds of things. And finally, after like 20 posts, the first post actually comes up that says, oh, and the story's kind of good, or something like that. And I'm like, now you decide to talk about what actually matters? I always figured that the point of shows, wanting to watch shows, is not about the characters' orientations, but more about literally everything else. I don't know. I found that kind of dumb. And just really weird, honestly. It doesn't matter what the show is, that's not any way to interest me in it. You're the one who keeps getting rid of Alm's manifested grudges and disrupting the order of this place. Alm will rule up Nova one day. Only death awaits those who try to stop him. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. Die. Fairy Prince, whatever your name is. Phileas, I don't know. Just floating around over there. I don't care. Ah, jeez. You cut off my attack. And you dodged that one. By sliding around like a douche. Oh, I was using the wrong one. Yeah. Got you with the sword stabbies from underground. And he's dead. Yay! My head, where am I? See, I was being controlled by Thank you for saving me and all that nonsense. I'm indebted to you. Yay! And he dies. Of course, I'm not actually killing them. I'm just waking them up. But still. So I don't know. Did that make any sense? It didn't make any sense to me. Like, is there any downside to having it out the whole time? Honestly, I don't know. Spirit came to inform me that Phileas and the Spirit Kings have returned to their land safely. I am relieved. Good. Okay, now tell Saria how I'm doing. What's this? This is bad. When Abnova moved into this realm, along came the fairies of the Crystal Forest and others of their kind. The existence of the others is not as well known since their forest is farther away and their number isn't so significant. When monsters started dreaming the nightmare, the fairies of other forests sensed the danger and sealed themselves away. Now their seal is broken by the overwhelming force of the nightmare. There's nothing to hold off those deranged fairies from destroying Abnova. Mia, please help us. You're the only one who can contain the fairies. So I have to go over there. Okay, and this is just a quest to kill 5 named monsters, and this is a quest just to complete the Forgotten Forest. Yeah, the Dimensional Seal quests come up at the end of every dungeon, like every area. So like the Forgotten Forest is this place, Dimensional Seal quest. And they all seem to be involved in something major. Where is it? Let me see. Here it is. I see each of these, so that's the Forgotten Forest one. When I complete it, a thing will appear there. And there's, I honestly wonder what's supposed to happen when I complete all of them. I've never done it. The farthest I've gotten from a female gunner, and I still haven't completed all of them yet, so I have no clue. I have no clue what it'll lead to. Okay, cool. Accept my request. You accepted my request and helped a good cause. I'd like to give you a thank you gift. Eat this and you'll grow stronger. Okay, that's the growth potion. So do they want me to go to the underground penitentiary? Okay, she just wants me to destroy Am's creations and bring her deep-seated grudges. Where is that? Is that in either location? Yeah, okay, so the underground penitentiary. Cool. Alright, let's do that then. As well as eating the potion. Where is it? Can I eat it now, or do I need to use it in a dungeon? I'll use it in a dungeon. Okay, oh, skills. Upgrade the skills, yay! Pop this one up one more, and we're good. Cool, so let's go on to the underground penitentiary. I don't like the Forgotten Forest, I've never gotten used to it. But either way, this is the next dungeon, what's the word? In line, like the next actual one I have to do. Yeah, I got a potion! Nailed it! Alright. Oh yeah, those little black things, they unleash monsters when their gauge shows up, but if you destroy them beforehand, they just die. So, you know, and they're kind of weak, so it's not like it's anything to worry about. Even the monsters that they end up spawning aren't, like, a big problem. If anything, they just keep you in the room for a little bit longer. And if you're in a rush, you might not like that, but it's nothing crazy, terrible, bad. Doo-doo. I mean, going back to what I was saying before, it's not like I go out to people on fanfiction or something and go like, hey, read my story because there's gay characters in it, and I just walk away. They're not gonna care. No one in their right mind is gonna be like, oh dude, gay characters, gotta read that story, or gotta watch that show. I mean, okay, there might be some people who do, but it just seems like such a weak reason to watch anything. If you just define it by that. I mean, if honestly, if the other elements of the show are actually good, then that's cool. But I really don't think everybody's gonna make their decisions of whether or not they want to watch something just because of, you know, those kinds of things. Just my thoughts on it. I don't know. It's one of the weirder things. There is actually something even weirder that I read on Tumblr that's even more ridiculous. Like, seriously. Like, maybe there's some sense to be made of what I was talking about before, but this doesn't make any sense. This is a story, actually, that I don't know if I mentioned before. But I feel like I need to talk about it because it's really dumb. And the worst part of it was I read this on a post that is, like, so supported in Tumblr. And I'm just like, you people are crazy actually supporting this post. Like, actually being happy about it, like, liking it and reblogging it. The post basically said this. Like, in essence, it was saying this. Really, I feel like I have the whole sentence prepared. I'm like, I feel like I've said this before. Imagine that you are the creator of an animated show. Like, you've created all the characters for the show. And you are now going into the casting phase. One of the characters that you created for the show has, let's say, a darker skin tone. And you go through casting by listening to tapes of voice actors. You don't know who the actors are. Or even if you know their names, like, if you're told their names, you actually don't know who they are. Like visually, you don't know what they look like. Or just anything. Let's just go with the example that you're given the tapes of people reciting lines, and you're told like nothing about the person. You're just like, just base it off their performance. And you eventually come across one voice, and you're like, this one's perfect. I want this person to play that character. And they're like, cool, we'll do it. You get the person in to play the character, and the person who comes in does not have dark skin. They're, let's say, like a white person, a Hispanic, I don't know, but they're not a dark-skinned person like the character you created. But they give a wonderful performance, and you're like, I love you, you're perfect for this role, you're hired. That seems sensible, right? I mean, if they gave a good performance, and if they are the person you want to cast, then that's the bottom line, right? The Tumblr post I saw said that that is whitewashing, and like borderline. Like I swear, the person wanted to call the people racist for doing that, for not actually going out and finding a dark-skinned person to play a dark-skinned character. And they're all like, if you create a show with dark-skinned characters, Asian characters, whatever, you have to get dark-skinned people or Asian people to play them. Like, if you don't, you're being a terrible person. Or they'll call you a whitewasher, or racist, or whatever. And they're like, you're being unfair to all minorities. You're not giving them a chance to be employed or whatever. And that's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, voice acting is one of the things in this world that you don't have to look like anything. You don't have to look anything like the person you're portraying in order to land the job. There is absolutely no reason why anyone should turn you away for not being dark-skinned. If you sound good enough for the character, you really, that's it. That's all that matters. The fact that this person just sounded so superior and like holier than you because they say that what you're doing is messed up is probably the most annoying part about the post. But come on, you have to see the fallacy in that kind of logic. That doesn't make any sense, right? Someone tell me that it doesn't, and that I'm not just being crazy. Like, why? Like I said before, voice acting is something anyone could do. It's like you could be, I don't know, a really heavy-set person, but if you have an amazing voice, they'll let you play a like a normal weight guy. And that's awesome because you can do that. There should be no reason why you can't voice act for whoever it is you want to voice act if you don't look like the fictional character, because they're fictional. At the end of the day, if the setting is in a fictional environment, like if it's in another planet, or if it's in just an alien, like any kind of alien world, the character that people say this is an Asian character, so it has to be portrayed by an Asian. It's not actually an Asian character because you're on an alien planet that has no Asia. It has no China, has no Japan, has none of that. So ultimately, your complaint just comes out as sounding super dumb because of that very reason. Like, there is actually no China, no Japan here. There are no Asians in this world. So no, you don't have to be Asian to play this character. Because they're not Asian, they're alien. It's honestly the stupidest thing I've ever read on Tumblr. And the fact that it's so supported, that people actually like it, it's really dumb. I don't know. Like, I can't be crazy in thinking that the person who made that post has no, like, that, I don't know. It's weird. And I know that Tumblr gets a pretty bad reputation. And people say that, it's full of those kinds of people, and it's full of people using stupid trigger warnings that they shouldn't be using, and all these other idiotic things. And while that is all true, at the same time, it's always a matter of what you're looking for. You're welcome. So if you find the place that's terrible, it's because you were either looking for it or you accidentally stumbled into it. It's not fair to write off an entire... Oh.
세계 무역의 중심에 있던 생동감 있고 아름다운 국가였다. 그러나 대전이의 영향을 가장 많이 받아 녹아내리고 파괴되어 죽음의 땅으로 변모하였다.
Yay. The place that was once pretty is now terrible.
실로 강인한 생명력. 이것이야말로 인간들의 가장 무서운 점일 것이다.
The next location I can go to is Underfoot and the sewer. Normally it would Hendenmeyer is the central hub in the original Dungeon Fighter area, and it has been destroyed and taken overrun by monsters, and it is now a part of Meltdown, the second dungeon area in the sewer. Those who were held in Ringwood Underground Penitentiary were tortured and murdered by the Empire. My heart goes out for them. But what's in the prison are masses of hateful energy left behind by the prisoners. Maybe getting rid of Revenant Monument AIM can help the spirits of the prison go to heaven. Please get rid of AIM and restore peace to Abnova. I'll be here praying for your safety. Thank you. I also completed this quest. Yeah, he can't believe it. That is not butter. Blew his mind. Oh, what's he want me to do? Oh, he wants me to complete the, okay, heavily influenced. I need shards from ice fairies named Aquariuses. Basically, I need to complete the Forgotten Forest twice because Aquarius is a boss in that forest. So I need to beat the boss twice. Okay, and all these are quests that will take me to these two up here and these two down here to Underfoot, to the sewer specifically. They are quests that they want me to do over there, which I'm not ready to do yet. Well, it's not that I'm not ready to do it, I just don't want to do them yet. I want to stay here a bit longer. I want to stay where it's easy. So do I need to do the Underground Penitentiary again? I do. Alright, so I'll fast forward through this.